Going live and alive and alive and alive. Going live and alive and alive because we're still alive. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Hello, hello, hello. Hi everyone. We're broadcasting live in Facebook, in YouTube, and in Vigo Live. Pahinga daw muna sa TikTokings kasi hindi ko pala ba't ako na-abandon. Hindi ako makapag-live sa TikTok. I don't know why. Hi, hello. Welcome to the Mother Blagador Show. Yes, yes, yo. This is your host, Mother B, as in Blagador. Hello, 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 hello world, hello everyone. Good morning there in the Philippines. Time check here. It's 3:12 in the afternoon. Yep, 3:12 down here back y'all in Texas. Talaga naman, no? Naka-Texas talaga si Mother B na nakita ko lang to sa trip shop. Yes, so also it's around 3 to 4 o'clock in the Philippines. Hey Siri, what time in the Philippines right now? What's the time? Hindi ko na makausap si Siri because I'm doing live in Vigo Live. So it's my 1-year anniversary as a live streamer in Vigo Live. Thank you, Vigo Live. Thank you, Jay Hawkins. Speaking of Jay Hawkins, I have to share my live to my family in the group, Gaia family. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, if you want to trade with Mother B, nandito lang ako. Just let me know. What's up, what's up? What's up, yo? So, i-share ko lang yung aking link para naman may mapadaan at baka may magbagsak ng mga regalo. Yes, yo! Good morning, good afternoon. Wherever you are in the world, you have your own time, but our time here is 3 o'clock and what? 3 minutes? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Exactly 3:14. Today is September 25, 2023. It's a Monday. We call this Monday Make a Difference Monday episode. Yes, it's been a while. I guess my last live streaming inside the studio is on September 6th. So it's been a while, Crocodile. All positivity here and good vibes in the Mother B Show. That is the content of our talk. And this is all about helping you out, let's figure out what's happening in our minds, in our brains, in our social life, in our spiritual life, in all the different facets of our buhay-buhay. And also, just sharing to you what's going on. Kung ayaw nyo magpa-share, okay lang. This show is also my self-talk therapy. It's my therapy for I'm going through a lot right now. Marami pinagdadaanan si Mother B, especially on the social and physical side, especially pag meron kang mga activities na it sounds overwhelming. Speaking of overwhelming, that is our talk today. Yes, why am I easily overwhelmed? How about you? Did you experience being overwhelmed? Naranasan mo na ba yung panahon na parang pagod ka na, parang gusto mo munang magpahinga, relax muna, chill muna. By the way, ano nangyari? Ba't na-tutol naman yung ating si Bigo masyado matampuhin, tinutol kagad yung broadcast. Kung kaka-live ko pa naman. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with them, but yeah, I'm still here. Yo! I'm just thankful today. First and foremost, thank you guys for coming over whenever you are in the world. If you come over after I do my live, nakakita kayo ng live, nanood kayo. By the way, this show is multilingual, trilingual, duolingo, English, Filipino, Bisaya, mag-Inulonggo, Taginagmay, magbinaray, whatever. some Chinese, some Spanish, kung usa na lang. Right? As long as we understand each other. Time check, 5 minutes already. We've been broadcasting for 5 minutes. And yes, I'm thankful because I'm still here after how many days of absences in studio. But of course, we're doing our live Facebook, live something. Vlogging in Facebook just to give you updates on what's going on. It's really, really, really something that is changing in our lives after all the many changes in my life. And I'll never forget your love. Ganun lang. Para bang ang sarap bumalik sa studio. I'm back in the studio! Yes. Like, for a couple of days, I was just looking at the studio from afar, like, how I wish I could return, but I have to go. Always on the run. Kung hindi niyo po na itatanong, there's a lot of life changes in Mother B's lifestyle, of course. And that's why nakikita niyo sa Facebook what I'm doing. And then let's talk about it. Because actually, right now, I'm feeling overwhelmed. That's why I was thinking, what is my talk today? What will I share that might benefit others as well? So that's part of our content, is making sure that it's all about positivity and good vibes despite of the negativity outside. Right? So we're really trying our best to figure out how to navigate life peacefully. Although in a perfect world, gusto natin peaceful life, but honestly, medyo hindi ganun ka-peaceful. So, pag dumarating sa buhay natin, if this time comes in our life, how do we figure out, and how do we navigate things and what's going on in our life right now? So, nowadays, we are more aware, we are more conscious of what's going on. What's going on? So if you're the type who doesn't talk to somebody, well, probably it's time to beginning to talk to someone. Or if you don't want to go out for now, sige, manood ka lang muna sa Mother B Show. And if you have the courage to get out, and find help, go. You need it. Right. But then this show is all about what? It's all about positivity and good vibes. And to formally introduce the show, namimiss ko na rin yung ating opening salvo. This is the Mother B Show. Yeah. Kaya nga, unsa ba gining Mother B Show ha? Unsa man gining?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Yeah, Bunel! It's an informative lifestyle show that talks about positivity and good vibes. And, well, before we talk about other people, which is not good, let's talk about what's going on with our lives. And just in case, trying to ask kung may parallel ba sa inyo or medyo similar. But I'm not saying that we have the same lifestyle. What I'm saying is it might be favorable, or it might be helpful to listen to some of the stories or narratives that I share here, especially information more on brain and mental health. Yes, because nowadays, itong mga panahon na to, well, kailangan tayo magpakatotoo. Tama na yung itinatago-tago natin mga hugot dyan. Masyado kang mahugot, hindi mo na tuloy mahugot. Yes, by the way, thank you to our viewers. We got Gustavo in Bigo Live. We got Faity, blah, 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 black sheep, happy wedding So we got viewers in Bigo Live. We have 67 viewers in Bigo Live. Hello, hello, hello. We got 2 million viewers in Facebook. So if this is your first time to watch the Mother B Show, well, let's talk about something. And that something is all about as much as possible, we will try to channel it to become a good vibes version. Yeah? So the topic here now is, why am I easily overwhelmed? Okay? Reasons why you may feel overwhelmed. Ano ba? Did you ever experience being overwhelmed? Ano ba yung feeling ng overwhelmed? Okay? O being overwhelmed is a feeling. It's an emotional situation. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga nararamdaman mo ngayon? Do you feel that you're you and me against the world? Sometimes it feels like you and me against the world. Ganun ba yung mga feeling yan? Don't cry out loud. Tama ba yung aking ano? But yeah, we human as we are. By the way, Mother B, ano yan? Ano ginagawa mo? Why do you have that kind of gloves? By the way, it's called a compression gloves. It's a copper-infused compression gloves because of arthritis. This is what you get when you are overwhelmed with work. And this is what I miss right now. Because we talk about this emotion, overwhelming emotion. Today is Monday. So there are a lot of things to do. No? Because we are still alive. Well, if you don't want to be overwhelmed, medyo delikado na yan, ha? You better ask yourself, why are you not occupied? But yeah, let's try to figure out what is this talk about. Why am I easily overwhelmed? Yung feeling mo na punong-puno ka na. Kapag puno na ang salop. You know what salop means? It's like a big measuring cup. No? It's like 1 quart. No, of a container that measures the grain. That's a Filipino word for salop. In Bisaya pa, kapag puno na ang kabo. It's not easy to be speaking in different languages because the translation is in itself is overwhelming. Kung ano lang yung pumasok sa utak ni Mother B, bahala mo na yan. Basta my job here is to speak my mind and to enjoy this moment with you. Right? Because I miss you guys. I miss Arsuke in the Mother B Show. Cousin Joy from Australia. I miss you. To our viewers in Canada, in Kuwait, in the Middle East in general, in Denmark, of course. Right? Sometimes we have a viewer in Germany. Most of the time, Nigeria. We also have viewers in Guangzhou, China. Paisa-isa lang yan, but by continent. Intercontinental ang show ni Mother B, kahit paisa-isang viewer lang yan. At least they come from different continents. And of course, majority and the bulk of our viewers are in the Philippines. Hello everyone. Lea Largo Oropa, Ma'am Josephine Toombs. They're Suki of the Mother B Show. And some of them just like and whatever. Just showing their support. I appreciate everyone. Especially welcome to Team Mother B, Papa Dodong, Romeo D. Ratilla. For months. For I guess more than a year, Papa Dodong, who's my stepfather, is really sharing what's the post of the Mother B Show, even yung aking personal bio there in Facebook. Masipag si Papa Dodong. So shout out and I honor you, Papa. Thank you so much. Okay. Also, shout out to Adriana Azura. Happy birthday to you. Happy 18th birthday daw. Kaya talaga naman, happy debut. Ba't di mo ako inibito sa debut mo, ha? Happy birthday, cousin! Hey, thank you! May viewer tayo, ang pangalan Royal Air Force. Kakuyaw ba? Asa Para ka na Royal. Royal through orange. Rafael Gonzalez, hello, hello. Richard Moses, hello. Oh, Young Trigger is a newbie at Bigo Live. So, by the way, don't wonder if I'll be speaking or mentioning names because we are acknowledging names from our Bigo Live viewers, okay? Because simultaneous tayo, I'm doing the Facebook live show, live streaming. I'm also doing here in Bigo Live. And you can also check us out in YouTube para naman madagdagan yung 66 subscribers ni Mother B. Going 1,000, mag-umpisa tayo sa 66, ha? Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe the Mother B Show if ever you're wondering how can I review some of your talks, Mother B, some of the information about brain and mental health. Well, you can find me in YouTube because these are curated videos, right? So yes, yo, that's the Mother B Show. Check, it's 16 minutes and 14 seconds. Shout out to our new neighbors in our Aransas Pass mini farm. Mini farm kasi nag-uumpisa pa tayo. Konti lang po doon. But I'm so grateful because the people there are so welcoming. Our neighbors, talagang they have to come to the house, to the place that we are building our forever home. Kung sa ano pa realty, forever home. Our farm vibe home. And, they just come and say hi and greet us and welcome us to the community. And it's a very close-knit community and I'm so blessed. We're so blessed to be there. To shout out to Leigh and Ron, to Mr. Billman. Ang dami, alam mo, nakakatuwa because ang road starts with the letter R and the homeowners starts with the letter R, ang mga first name sa kanilang husband. Including sa aking husband's name, Rufino. Rufino, Robert, Ronnie. Ano ba yan? Puro RR na lang show. Okay? So yes, thank you for coming over last weekend. And yeah, overwhelming. Oh my gosh, it's overwhelming. Overwhelming doesn't mean negative lang. It's overflowing, overwhelming grace, overwhelming presence ni Lord. So on the spiritual side, masarap yung overwhelming lalo na kung presence ni God, diba? Overwhelming pag physically, pag overwhelming ng trabaho mo, parang kasandali. So, let's talk about it. Let's dig into it, by the way. Kasi pupunta naman ako sa another overwhelming work. I have to figure out and understand and share this to you guys because it helps. Anything that helps us in be informed, be aware. Okay, nice to know, good to know, should know, whatever. So, these are the topics, right? What does it mean to feel overwhelmed? O ano ba ibig sabihin? What does it mean to feel overwhelmed? Have you ever experienced being overwhelmed? If not, well, welcome to the club. Kailangan dito ka, malaman mo kung anong ibig sabihin yan. Number 2, why do you feel overwhelmed? Okay, bakit ka na-overwhelmed? Okay, then there's another 4 consequences of emotional overwhelm. So there is an emotional overwhelm. Ano daw yung mga possible consequences? Okay? So these mental health issues, if you have preconditions, can in fact worsen or add on to the feeling of being overwhelmed. So let's take it one by one later. And then how to deal with overwhelm at work. If you're working, if you're too tired because you have too much on your plate. Sabi nga nila, I got too much on my plate. Lisod na kayo i-chew. Right? And of course, how do we learn to control overwhelm so it doesn't control you? Okay? Paano daw natin somehow makontrol ang feeling na overwhelmed? Kasi, again, let's accept it. Life is hectic. Napaka-hectic. Hectic sa show, oy. Okay? So, yes. So, let's deal with this one by one. Okay? So, life is hectic. you've got a professional and personal obligation. So if you're working or if you're just at home, even if you're at home, mas overwhelming. By the way, this portion is brought to you by Better App. Well, this is a blogading. It's a website. It's a website that talks about, a lot of things, especially on brain and mental health. Okay? So it's from www.betterapp.com. Okay? Who's our contributing author? Sino ba yung author neto? It's not coming from Mother B directly, ha? Hello. Nasaan na ba ako? Ba't nawala yung overwhelming ko? Ayan na nga ba sinasabi ko. This is brought to you by Dr. Erin Itdo. Kuyawa sa yung ngalan, Itdo. If you want to read this article, I've attached the link. It's a 15-minute read. Mahaba-habang basahin to, men. Okay, so it's published last month. Last month. It was published this year, April of 2023. Okay. So bakit let's try to unwind unbox this big idea. What's the big idea, Mother B? Okay. Again, what is our talk, Mother B? What is our talk today? Ano ba yun? Ano ba yan? Ang bilis naman. Hindi pa ako nakakainom ng aking drinks. Okay. So, life is hectic. Sabi dito ng author. And even if you're a professional or a person, you have personal obligations, plus hobbies, and you care about it, and plus the dreams that you're pursuing. It's not just what you're doing right now, but your goals, your dreams, your mission. It's no wonder that you feel overwhelmed most of the time, sabi niya. So we're not just talking about now, but things that involve the future. Sometimes it gives us a lot of overwhelming feelings. Sa iba, sometimes, baka mamaya, most of the time. We never know, right? So, medyo upbeat masyado yung natin. Lipat tayo sa medyo mas, mas absorbable na background music. Na masyado tayong naka-hyper. Right? Okay. So sabi daw sa ito na article, since life is hectic and you might wonder, is everyone feeling the same? Do you feel overwhelmed too? Right? You could be experiencing negative thoughts, self-doubt, and poor well-being, which might make you wonder, why am I easily overwhelmed? Bakit ako overwhelmed kagad? Ano ba nangyayari sa akin? Hey, don't worry. You're not alone. It's not just you, OMG. It's not just you. That includes Mother B. That's why I chose this talk. Why am I overwhelmed? Because true, I'm really overwhelmed. Remember, this talk is all about be real, be you. It's like, I don't want to be in my show or in this show if we'll not talk about something that makes sense and with a flair of authenticity. Honestly, lisod kayo mag-talk show dire na ikaw rin nag-ilad-ilad sa imo kagalingon. Maya na lang mura ka nag-atubag sa amin ba? Ako pinaagi lang sa live stream, but it's just like looking at the mirror. Looking at myself like, hey, why are you so overwhelmed, Mother Bear? So I have to figure out and learn and read and talk and share so I can process it more. Plus laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. Oy. Hi to our viewers in Bigo Live. Henry, Donald, Nikos, thank you so much for watching. Na-increase na yung viewership ng Bigo Live sa Facebook. 0 million. Kasi nga tulog pa yung mga suki natin. Tapos yung mga nandito pa sa US, either they're working or somewhere else. I have to be in the bag. I have to be in the grocery in a few minutes. Oh my gosh, I have to do some chores also. Okay, let's go back. Okay? So don't worry, hey, don't worry. Approximately, sabi daw dito, in America alone ha, 73% of Americans say stress affects their mental health. Imagine! So who would say hindi sila affected ha? Almost 80%, 8 out of 10, or roughly 73%, or 7 out of 10, said that their mental health is greatly or affected by stress. So, let's try to figure out, but by learning and, learning and understanding, knowing and understanding what causes you to feel overwhelmed, the consequences of being overwhelmed, and how to deal with it so you can take control of your life back. Lisod kaya nang mawalan ka ng control, ma'am. Delikado na na. Lain na. Would you like that lain na yung mo control ni mo? Kasi you cannot manage yourself anymore because you're so overwhelmed. Mo nang giingon na blackout na ka or na breakdown na ang tawag ana. Pa masubraan kang ka-overwhelmed na breakdown. Meltdown ka na, nag-breakdown. So what does it mean to feel overwhelmed? Ano ba talaga ibig sabihin ng word na yan? So it says here, when you feel overwhelmed, you're overcome by emotions because something feels so stressful or hard to handle. Right? So, you feel you're out of control, you cannot handle things. So, something that's gone wrong. So, your emotional response often combined with a physical reaction like naghilak na ka, you cried, or naglulupasay ka na diha, or whatever. It inhibits your ability to think clearly or plan on how to handle a situation. So before it goes to that point, we have to think, we have to understand, we have to train our brain to be prepared when these things comes. Okay, sidetrack muna tayo. Last night, I watched a movie, A Million Miles Away, from Netflix or Amazon, and it's about a Hispanic boy who grew up as a farm worker, but he has great dreams, especially the dream of becoming an astronaut, and eventually naging astronaut siya, no? So it was overwhelming sa kanya yung kanyang situation and everything, but his goal, no, despite of all the negativity and all these challenges, he was able to deal with it. He was in control of his feelings. Eventually, though, it took time for him to be in control, and with the help of his loved ones, the family, of course, the friends, he was able to pull it through. Okay? So, what am I saying? Why am I connecting it to this? Because it gives me a lesson that somehow you're not alone in this journey. Okay? Although that's an emotional response, being overwhelmed, and most of the time combined with physical reaction, and it feels similar to being stressful and anxious. So don't worry, hindi ka nag-iisa, ha? So again, what are the physical reaction? The physical reaction often feels that you're stressed and anxious, hindi ka mahimutang, you have shallow breathing, you have chest pressure, your heartbeat is racing, sweating. Did you experience that pag ikaw na overwhelmed? For me, what I feel when I'm overwhelmed, I'm so tired. I felt fatigued, like I don't want to work, I don't want to move, I don't want to even think about it. Like, I don't want to even activate my brain and think and focus because I'm overwhelmed, okay? Or you might shut down. Like, there are times that I shut down. I'm trying not to think about stressors. So it's like when you're in a meeting or when you're in a job interview or you do a public speaking, para bang gusto ko ka na lang mulupad and fly away. because you feel overwhelmed. When the feeling is uncomfortable, we usually wanted to get away from the situation. What do you think? Me, that's my response. I really wanted to stay away, get away from it all, and live my life. We have a commenter on the line. Hello. Musane 20 is from YouTube. Hello, hello. Musane 257. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes, shout out to Musane. If you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, but please no violent reactions, okay? All positivity and good vibes tayo. We're doing live streaming for positivity and good vibes, yes. So, yeah, so why do we feel overwhelmed? So, now physical, right? Because we feel stressed. So what we do sometimes, apart from being having shallow breathing, di na inuna, wala na inuna saka ang oxygen sa imong utok kay gamay ra man imong pag-inhale. Okay? So this experience, even a meeting or a job interview, you wanted to avoid the feeling of being overwhelmed. So the experience often stems from feeling like things that you're out of control. Like life's happening to you and you're not an active agent. So you're not involved. You can't help it. So you have too many emails, social events, obligations, and the mountain of things feels so impossible to tackle. Like in Mother B's case, like now we have a life event. So we are moving to a new house, but this new house is a fixer-upper. There's a lot of things involved in terms of fixing it. And not just the house, it's the farm itself. Okay, it's an almost a hectare. The area is 2 point something acres. It's a big one. And it's a big one to maintain, especially if the weeds are growing every 2 weeks. Don't you think it's overwhelming? And who will clean it? Okay, plus we have 1,000,001 grapevines there crawling all over the perimeter fence near our house. So, like, okay, we're still working on with the house. There's still a lot of repairs, morning and evening shift. And then here comes the garden that you need to make sure that there's no snakes, thorny vines, and all these creepy things there. It's so much. It's too much. And I'm here in another house trying to prepare, food to bring to the contractors, both both morning and lunch and evening shift. Every day in the hot weather of Texas. Oh my gosh. Hi, Shu. How are you, Shu? Hi, Shu. What's your size? Shoe size? Don't wonder I'm talking like, what is she talking about? She's talking about being overwhelmed, and another thing, she's talking to somebody else. That's part of being overwhelmed. Being overwhelmed with a lot of live streaming. Okay. So that's my story. Plus, shout out to the family of Uncle Sendo Medado. We just lost one dear uncle of ours last week. And they're still mourning. He's still in their family home. Nandun po nakaratay pa yung katawan ni Uncle Sendo, and condolence to the family. So our heartfelt condolences. And it's overwhelming kasi last month, bago lang ni pass away ang among lolo, karon na po ang among uncle. So a lot of passing away in the family, and it's overwhelming for us. It's traumatic. It's a big life event. And even if we're far away and we can't do anything but marites na lang sa mga kung anong kaganapan doon. The feeling is mixed. Happy ka na meet mo yung mga relative once again, but the reason why they're getting together because somebody died. Hello. Well, it's oh my gosh, it's like your heart is melting over and over again. It's overwhelming. So for those who do not know, yes, that's the truth. How are you doing today? Oh my gosh, Tyron, hello. And thanks for the compliment. Thanks for the heart. May kausap pa ako sa kabilang channel. Yeah, and then plus a lot of things going on in the social circle here. Like, there's some people who you thought they were but not. Another disturbing event that sometimes it eats up your time to think about it. Why does it have to be like that? Oh, you're from Detroit. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Congratulations to Pratt Type for winning the Super Dragon. Oh, hello. Chapo. Si Capo 27. Hello. Yeah, so I'm talking about overwhelming feelings. So I'm just sharing my story as well. Good to know, nice to know, whatever. Okay, so because just to give an example, okay, social events, family events, physical, almost every day I do a lot of land preparation, tilling the sand, taking out the weeds, cutting the branches. It's not easy. Doing my talk show while the laundry is running there. It's like multiple tasking. So there are times I just like to shut down and shut up. But I felt like, hey, somebody out there might be having the same experience as I am. Well, not exactly the same experience, but the feeling of being overwhelmed. I might just talk about it and find information that could help us go through the process, right? Okay. Oh, thank you. So, yes, so going back, yes, it takes a lot of things. The feeling of being out of control really is it's not easy, right? It's uncomfortable. So feeling overwhelmed also often causes procrastination. Like, okay, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it right away. I just leave it that way. No, I don't want to deal with that. So you see the mountain of tasks in front of you, and you think you can't handle them. So don't worry on any of them. Like, magligpit ka, mag-organize. So right now, I'm facing tons of dirty laundry. Even if I just look at it, I cannot help it but to move my hands and start working and sorting it out before I throw them to the washing machine. But at least one task done today is continuously washing my clothes. Our clothes. Okay, no, not yet. I've been to Michigan though. Okay, so why do you feel overwhelmed? That's the question. Well, feelings are personal, and it differs from every individual, right, Tyrone? So I'm from here. Read the word Texas. So Tyrone, our viewer, is asking Mother B from where daw ako. I'm from Texas. Okay, right. Howdy, y'all. Okay, so it's a feeling, okay? Feelings are personal, so it takes awareness to tune in to your stressors. So it takes a lot of reflection. It takes a lot of, talking to yourself, having a meeting with yourself. Okay? It takes awareness to tune into your stressors and how you make you feel. You have to understand what's going on. Why am I stressed? So noting what triggers you overwhelmed is the first, triggers your overwhelming feeling is the first step to removing certain types of stress. Like right now, I got to unpack it. Why am I stressed? You're stressed because you have too much responsibility. Mother B, you're stressed because there's a lot of people whom you are disappointed because of what they did. You're stressed because 2 members of the family died and you were not there to condole with them. So you're stressed because you have too much work in the farm. You're stressed because your dishes and your laundry is piling up. You're stressed because you were not able to do your live stream. So now you begin to try to do an inventory listing of, or mental listing of what's going on with you. By the way, it doesn't mean, don't get me wrong, stress is not all bad, okay? The positive form of stress now is called eustress. Hindi eustress, ikaw mas stress, no. It's eustress. So that's eustress compared to distress. Yan, negative yun, distress. Kaya na-distress ka. So, and it's a feeling that helps you stay motivated and focused. So, instead of being distressed, now you have to be eustressed. Meaning, hindi ikaw mas stress, you. Nakakatawa na itong word na to. It's like, ano ba ito sabi ko? You have to stay motivated. I got this. I got you. Baby, I'll get right back. I got you. You got it. You got it, Butterby. Now you are able to unpack and identify what's the causes of your overwhelming feeling, then try to work it out. Mother B, talking to myself. Mother B, you're overwhelmed looking at the laundry. Okay, let's start with the laundry. Sort it out. Wash the dishes. Take a bath. Put on makeup. And start streaming. Because streaming is your therapy. I told you, live streaming is my therapy. Like, if I feel overwhelmed, if I feel sad, depressed, distressed, I just would like to see myself talk and try to measure if I'm making sense at all or not. And try to find humor in my situation. Otherwise, I don't know where am I going to be today. Thank God for this grace. By the way, you're watching the Mother View Show. If you're wondering, what is she talking about? Our talk today is all about why am I easily overwhelmed? Why you may feel overwhelmed at this time. Sa totoo lang, I've been feeling overwhelmed for the past month. Almost 2 months na po akong overwhelmed. Oh my gosh. Plus, ito pa yung aking personal injury case. Teka ha, tanggapin ko muna yung call. Ano ba? Hello? Hi?
Hi, this is Diana calling from Urban Urban.
Yes? Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I gotta mute myself because I am talking to somebody from the law firm kasi alam niyo po si Mother B nag-file ng injury case. So, another overwhelming factor. Anyway, so let's talk about another, Saan na ba ako? Okay, so yun na nga, di ba? So, again, stress isn't bad, but it's just a matter of how you see stress and how you manage it. So, let's talk about, saan nga ba nagmumula? What are the causes of the emotional overwhelming feeling? Okay. Sabi dito, there are 4. No? It's listed 4. Isa sa mga causes of an emotional overwhelm, emotionally you're overwhelmed, okay? So, it's a feeling that you are so stressed and you can't help it. You're out of control mostly. And number one is too many tasks and responsibilities. That's my number one trigger kay Mother B. I don't know with you, but for me, life is full and complex na. Totoo talaga. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's kind of overwhelming, but God is good by God's grace. Yes, I'm thankful because my life is full and complex and colorful. Thank you to my bashers. You're making my life more colorful. Thank you to all my jelly bean friends because you're making my life more complicated and full. I credit that to you. Good vibes only. So life is full and complex according to the author. You have a professional role and responsibilities. Apart from that, as a mom, as a grandma, as a friend, as a neighbor, as a wife, OMG. As a negosyante, as whatever. We got obligations. We got passion. My passion is to talk. My passion is to, chat with you virtually. My passion is to read. My passion is to explore, to travel. Oh, yung ganun mga drama ba? And of course, hobbies. Ano ba yung mga hobby mo, Mother B? Ngayon, mag-good na. New hobbies, magtanggal ng nails. But sometimes you might take on too much. Yeah, I'm taking it too much right now, sa totoo lang. And the never-ending task list will make you shut down. True. Ang wish ko kayo na ako sa spa or nagpapamassage ko or nagpapaganda na lang ako. How I wish I would get out of here and try not to feel obligated. Nafe-feel niyo ba yung ganong feeling? Oh, apart from that, financial obligation. No? Yung mga feeling mo, kailangan pa ba? Bakit ko ayaw kung kailangan? Ang bills, credit card payments, remittances. OMG, it's so overwhelming tapos wala kang source of income. By God's grace ding tanan. Ayaw itaro siya pang solicit kay si Mother B by faith tanan. Tigilan niyo muna akong kakakamusta at mag-solicit kay wala pa in town ko may kahata. How I wish. Bato-bato sa planet ang tatamaan, wag magagalit. Again and again, I need your support because if you need my support, please tumulong naman kayo sa pag-share sa show ni Mother B para ma-monetize naman sa YouTube at sa Facebook. Sa totoo lang, sentimo pa yung nare-receive sa Facebook. 25 cents, imagine. Bakit yung iba libo-libo natatanggap? Ewan ko kung totoo yun. 1 year na si Mother B until now. Ako rin po nag-abono, but that's fine. Malipayon mo po, that's the price of being happy. Being overwhelmed. Mother B, kakaiba talaga ang mindset mo. Of course, kaya nga kakaiba si Mother B, di ba? Bahala na kayo kung saan yung pagsabot. Basta, this is a therapy, this is a talk show. I'm happy with this. This is my happy space. Find your happy space! Yeah, that's the feeling when you're overwhelmed. Talagang mas nare-real talk talaga si Mother D. Real talk diri, real talk DU. Wala yung etchusan diri. So balik na sa atong YMIL. Because I'm taking too much responsibility. Yes. OMG. Ayoko mag-complain because I'm thankful to God despite of what's going on. So a conflict with your professional and personal life, which is right, can also result in emotional overload. Remember the name, emotional overload. Once your personal and professional life is intersecting with each other. Nasa gitna ka na lang nag-uumpugang bato. So things like covering during a co-worker's vacation time. Ikaw yung pumalit kasi nagbakasyon yung kasama mo, and then you're still managing your grad school activities or anything that's personal that, eating up your time, or leading a high visibility project while you're trying to support a family member who's sick, or it's like too much. Too much. Parang gusto nyo i-share ko sa inyo yung aking problem. I need some people who can, to share the responsibilities. Pwede ba? Pero hindi mo maibigay kasi ikaw ang responsible. That's number one, ha? Remember, number one is too many tasks and responsibilities. Roles and responsibilities matindi. So, number two daw na cause is life changes. Ito naman, which I am into right now because we're moving into our permanent home. We're still waiting on our permanent residency documents. As much as I wanted to travel, hopefully maka-travel na, but there's a lot of things. Graduating ang anak and everything. Oh my gosh. You'll experience plenty of change throughout your life. Of course. Number one, you'll have birthdays as long as you're alive. You're getting older every year. Getting mature? I hope so. Change is the only constant in our life. Diba? Sabi nga the only constant in life is change. Talagang expect mo that there are changes. These are all the many changes in my life. Right? Sometimes change is exciting and positive. Yes. Especially if you meet a loved one. Diba? Kilig kayo. And then later on, nightmare di ay. Sorry po sa mga tinamaan. Ouch ako dyan. So yes. By the way, thank you sa mga nag-review at kung hindi pa kayo nagigising, hey! Hoy! Gising! Ay, naku, I forgot to change the settings from public to private. Kailangan ko pala i-change yung settings. Sabi si Mother B, dakdak ng dakdak. Kaya pala hindi ka makita sa Facebook. Private na nga, private yung settings mo. Ano ba yan? Paano ka? Nagla-livestream ka, naka-private ang setting mo. Talking to myself ka na naman, Mother B. Hindi, ina-award ko lang sarili ko kasi nagla-live. Wala naman palang nanonood. Paano ba naman? Nakasetting sa private. Paano ba naman? Diba? Ay, global naman ay. Dili. Di global yun. Ang bot, asa naman ko. Pinawag live man ko. I thought I'm live. Wait, what's happening? Hold on. I gotta fix it. Hi, Jocelyn, Silky, Victoria, Shameka. Hello, thank you for watching Bigo Live. What's happening? Ito na. I need to set this to from friends only. Talaga, nambablock talaga si Mother B. Yan talaga yung hobby ko ngayon. You know, my new hobby is blocking. Blocking talaga. Pag stressful na yung role mo sa buhay ko, diretso ka na block, ma'am. Sorry po, bato-bato sa planet. Pero if you're causing me stress, you're gonna be blocked in my Facebook page. Mother B, you're so mean. No, I'm not mean. I'm just trying to be true to you. Be real, be you. Huwag ka magpaka-etchos. Pag ayaw mong ma-stress ka ng ibang tao, ayaw mong mapag-usapan ka, di i-block. You're setting up healthy boundaries, by the way. It's not mean. It's for your self-protection. Okay? So that they will not continue to talk about you and say negative things about you, di i-block. Paulit-ulit. Sandali lang ha, I'm just adjusting my Facebook page. Oh my gosh, it's already 4 o'clock. I've been yaw-yawising for more than an hour already. I can't believe it. Tatakbo na naman si Mother Beer. Magdadala na naman ako ng ulam. Okay? I will... Speaking of responsibility, balik na naman ako sa aking roles. Okay! Hey! What about what's happening? I need to see the profile. Okay, so medyo loading lang sandali but Yeah, hello, James West. Thank you for following the Mother B Show. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the heart. Hi, Ruben. Proud home. Thank you. Hi, hi, hi. Kamunggay. Just having fun here. And yeah, we need to have fun because you have to invent fun. You have to find your happy space, right? And this is my happy space with you. Ganun yun ba? Habang ina-adjust ko yung setting ko rito, kaya nausap ako setting, bantog raway mo tanaw. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, let's change the setting. Nakaano kasi, imbis na naka-global, ayan, public, hindi friends only. Mahilig kasi ako mang-block eh. Kaya, binablock din ako on Facebook. Okay, live na tayo. Live na tayo sa Facebook. Magandang umaga po. Hello, hello everyone. Oh, we got commenters already. I'm excited. Ano kaya ang sinasabi nila? Oh, Cousin! Hello, hello! Cousin Joy Manuel of Australia. You are not alone. Thank you, Cuz. I love you, cousin. Sabi ni Cousin JM, hindi daw ako nag-iisa pagdating sa overwhelming. Talaga naman. How are you doing? Hi, Roger Scott. Thank you for asking. Oh, di ba? Yung mga ganon. So, sabi ni Ma'am Josephine Toombs, hi! Okay. Sabi ni Cousin, why block? I-delete and report. Ing ana di ay? Pero they're not that abrasive pa naman. It's just like prevention. My preventive way, if I just don't want them to talk about me and my family, if it's threatening me already, so I just have to probably report. Pero wala pa naman mga violent. Mga patutsyada lang. Pero ang matalas ang pang-amoy ni Mother B, pag patutsyada, diretso ka na black. I don't need to analyze. Ma-overwhelm lang ako, mauubos lang yung oras ko sa kaka-analyze. Why? Why? Then block. Diba? Sabi naman ni thank you, cousin. Magandang yan. Report kagad sa Facebook. Sabi naman ni Sir Alvin Elvina, hala, oy! Ano sabi sa ni Sir Alvin? Nakimarites ko. Ano si Facebook? Hala, oy, ayaw ko apila og block, oy. Katawa po ko. Ayaw daw siya kapilag black. Ang masipag diributan aw-aw. Ano pa? Transit pa. Diba? Thank you, Sir Alvin. May buntag diha. Madyaw na buntag. O sa may buntag diha sa ato Di man po dom. Ganyan dom. Hapon mo siguro to. Hinaat o to. So ba to? Roger Scott, I sent you a message waiting for your reply. Yeah, why? Why? What's the message, Roger? Ano ba? May secret message? Tell it here. Comment right away. Gerald DB, New York. Hello. Thank you for watching. So, yes. Oh, talaga, sa totoo lang. Because this is a Be Real, Be You show, right? If you're overwhelmed, if you're triggered with all this social media posts, please, just protect yourself. Right? Huwag mo nang hintayin na magbabago pa. Hindi na magbabago yung mga yun. Mother B, akala ko ba positivity and good vibes? Yes, positivity and good vibes first and foremost for you. If it's hurting you, if it's disturbing you, if it's bothering you, protect yourself. Stay away. Ang aking theme, Mother B's personal theme, I can love you from afar. Because I cannot be like this. I cannot do a show if you're not true to yourself, right? So, if I don't feel good, well, I just have to say it in a nice way, at least. So, pag sinabi na ni Mother B, I can love you from afar, read between the lines. Good vibes only. So, talking about that, it's called Life Changes. Okay? So sometimes, again, change is exciting. Sometimes it's negative, especially when you have social issues, especially with friends na akala mo totoo, yung pala hindi. So it's good na finally you learn to realize that it's time to move on. Especially moving to a new place like ngayon, we're about to move to a place like OMG, hindi pa nga na-plaster ang place, but we're so thankful because, by the way, shout out to all the Filipino communities who have the heart to visit us, say good tidings. Alam mo yon, may magagandang heart talaga ng mga tao na they are very excited for what you're going through in your life, although it's overwhelming, but the moral support counts a lot. Thank you so much to those people who help us in words and in kind and in prayers. Honestly, there are people who bring Mother B ulam, ayuda, pagkaon because they know that I'm having a difficulty cooking and preparing meals while I'm on the run, driving elsewhere. Thank you to the Amarilla family, to the Escalada family, to Mami Lucy Cromet for sending pandikoko and all this cheese pandesal. It warms our heart. It warms our hearts. My heart and our hearts in behalf of our family na alam nila na it's hectic right now sa mga schedules namin. And, even yung may nag-birthday pa last week, by the way, happy birthday kay Zach. Ang eldest boy ni Kai Kai. From Ingleside, Bisaya po na si Kai Kai. Thank you, Kai Kai. Nagpadala po din siya og spaghetti o cake because they know that we cannot come and they still send food for us. Timing po gahapon na wala may pagkaon, laluto, kay nang hindi ka po yung mga tao. So, it's a blessing and they come here just to bring food. Hinatiran pa ako ng gulay and everything. They're so thoughtful. Thank you so much. Jing Bishop of Jing's Cuisine. Nagsinumbagay na gila mga tugos na ako dire na nag-deliver pa sila Charis. I felt so loved. We felt so loved. So despite of being overwhelmed sa negativity, overwhelmed po mi sa positivity. So now, it balances the wheel. Have you ever experienced that, diba? Sa taliwala, sa problema, a lot of people come to you and, support you in a way. That's why I was so blessed to watch again the movie A Million Miles Away. Again, it's about the story of the first Hispanic astronaut na kung wala yung overwhelming support ng family niya, I don't think he can make it. Right? Super overwhelmed with a lot of obstacles. Almost 12 years siya nag-apply sa NASA, turned down every year. Hantod sa nadawat na siya kadugayan. And he was able to fly in space. So, it's an overwhelming ordeal, but the love is also overwhelming. That's the lesson last night. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga life changes? Okay, moving to a new city, starting a new job, returning to school. These are the big shifts in life. Or na-promote ka ba? Or na-demote ka ba? Positive or negative, right? Or, mga life changes. And then, moving to a new place is a big life change. That's what we're going through right now. So please bear with me if I cannot do any studio live streaming because again, you can see me in the farm. Nakikita niyo naman kung anong pinagagawa ko doon. But dahil sa kabisi, magaling din ako mag-block. Block! Ano nga ito? Compression gloves. Kaya Sarayuma. Life changes, health-wise, is also a part of life changes. So, maraming kong mga friends that I've known who experience chronic diseases, it's another life change on the negative side. So moving forward, number 3, traumatic events. So the causes of this, as we would like to understand, the cause of overwhelming feeling. Undergoing trauma, it's an emotional hurt. Actually, trauma is an emotional hurt. Hurt within is always overwhelming. Walay trauma na hindi overwhelming. Hello. Because it hurts. Simple lang. Masakit. So, traumatic events often triggers to be overwhelmed. So, it's overwhelming. So, losing loved ones. So, kaya nga, at this point in time, last month, we lose Lolo Louie Jimenez in Butuan. Then, another one, we lost Uncle Sendo in Cebu City. So losing a loved one, especially during the COVID period, oh my gosh, overwhelming din yun. Parang, hello, parang almost every 3 months may nagpa-pass away. Naku, hindi na makarry. Ay, sayop. Sorry po, mali yung napindot kong sound effects. So losing a loved one is another overwhelming issue. Whatever cause, as long as you lose your loved one, it hurts. Natural disasters, right? Lalo na sa Pilipinas. Murag paborito ta, daanan ng bagyo, ng earthquake, ngayon naman, VAG. Ano yung VAG? Dili smog, dili fog, VAG. Volcanic, pala yun? Volcanic pollution, something. Diba? Hindi ka na halos makahinga doon banda sa may Batangas o Cavite because of this VAG. Oh my gosh. Traumatic events, yung pag-akyat ng mga bilihin, ng presyo. So we were talking about, sa ako mga bata, about the cost of fuel in the Philippines. So wag magpag-usapan ng fuel doon. Sobra pa sa trauma. Na? So, ang dami mga pinagdadaanan ng mga tao. Oy, OMG. So, like, just watching the news, it's already overwhelming watching all those traumatic events. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't want to watch news anymore, but we have to because we have to keep up. We have to keep ourselves updated. So see, traumatic events. That's number 3. Of course, number 4, fearful situations. Something that makes you fearful. That you fear things for a reason. For example, even the point of doing a public speaking activity, it's fearful for you kasi hindi ka sanay. Okay lang kung pareha ka na ako, bagagnaw. But even the fear of being rejected, the fear of being insulted, bullied, that's the cause of your fear. Kaya hindi nagkanga na tuloy ta magstorya kay hadlok man tag na ay makatamay nato. Pasag din na mo tamay, ay problema na nila. Being in a large crowd, can lead to an overwhelming feeling. Mo naging butterflies in our stomach. Like, gusto man ako gibati, bro, kabalik-balikod ko sa CR kay tungod lagi aning at ikabuhi mo ko ani oy. So, again, avoiding your fear is also common, so which might make you feel less prepared when you confronted them. When confronted by them. So, if you have four what do you call this one? 4 causes, at least, too many tasks and responsibilities, 4 emotional causes of being overwhelmed. And then, number 1 na yan si Mother B, too many tasks. Kadaghan man guni mo kalaki, Mother B, mo lagi na, sige, enter lagi. Life changes, right? Traumatic events, fearful situations. So, now, okay, given now we know what's the cause, now what are the consequences? So, being overwhelmed isn't something you should ignore. Remember that, If you feel overwhelmed, speak it out, speak your mind, ayaw gi itago-tago, ayaw gi ihugot-hugot lang. The consequences will impact your mental and physical health. Remember that. It affects your mood, it affects your daily habits. So, if you feel overwhelmed, try to have a meeting with yourself and ask yourself, why am I feeling that way? Why am I, why do I have shallow breathing? What's going on? You really have to ask yourself first more than anybody else. Okay? And then understand your routine. Ano yung mga habits mo na hindi mo na nagagawa kasi na-overwhelmed, na-stress ka na. Okay? Ano ba yung feeling na akala mo okay na pero di ay ka nang di nakaganahan mo bangon, you don't want to move because you shut down. So these are just the negative impacts of the consequences of emotional overwhelm. Okay? So you thought you're free of that? No. You just have to really figure it out, understand, and be true to yourself. Remember, stress can have a long-term impact in your health, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Pag hindi mo na-manage yung stress mo, hindi mo na-control yan, it will control you. That's Mother Bliss version. And so, feeling overwhelmed repeatedly, chronic na, No, parang naanad na ka na, sige ka lang overwhelm. Ang tawag natarantar na. Sige ka na lang katarantar, di nakaka-think well. No? Malahi na ka. Pag naabot na ka na stage, please ask help. You have to understand, you have to accept that ayaw na pag-deny na, oh, I'm okay, but you're not. So, if you have a confidant or somebody that you trust, careful sa mga trust factor, reserve that kind of mindset na you have to ask support if you need one. Kaya ko rin eh. Okay na ko. No, that's not true. Magpakatotoo. Okay? So, again, number one difficulty, if you cannot control your overwhelming emotion, this is what happens. Difficulty taking care of yourself. Hindi ka na mismo makatiman sa imong kagalingon. When you focus on what's overwhelming you, you sometimes have trouble taking care of yourself. Because, it takes away the time, the focus of instead of taking care of yourself, you're too much thinking about what happened, you're so fearful, ang dami mo ng mga emotional baggage na hindi ka na makaligo. Hindi ka na makatoothbrush. Issue na yun na. So you could forget things like making a doctor's appointment or even taking your medication or your maintenance. So, what to do? Practice self-care. If you feel like I'm so overwhelmed, I don't want to forget about the most important thing. I have to take care of myself, eat properly, sleep well. Hello, DPS Lifeguard. Hello. Thank you for following Mother B. So we're talking about the consequences of being overwhelmed. Take care of yourself. That's number one. Because that's the effect. You won't be able to take care of yourself anymore kasi na-focus ka na isip-isip. Sino ba yung nag-chismis sa imo? Hindi naman totoo. And then you're trying to defend yourself. No, because you're talking to a ghost. Why mo angkon? Kasi nang libak ni mo, oy. Kaya ipang-block na lang na. Araw, di nakalibakon. But may pinagdadaanan ka, slight. But it's not gonna affect me. Hello? That's why we're helping each other identify what's going on. At identified ko na sila. Hello. Number 2. Kaya nga block na part of self-care. Number 2. The consequences of having an overwhelming feeling. Lower ability to think rationally. Because you're so focused on what's going on, the negative emotions, the impact of your overwhelming hurt, trauma, whatever, you cannot think rationally. Marami ka na tuloy iniisip na mga out of this world. Overstimulation, thinking about it. Brought on by fears or stressors or whatever. Either you're fearful, nagalit ka, and all those negativity, inalagaan mo, nag-grow na, di nakaka-think well. As a result, you can process things rationally. Hindi ka na, tama ba yung sinasabi ko? Tama ba yung ginagawa? Okay? You cannot even have a meeting with yourself anymore and think critically. So this can lead to procrastination or seeing something as more complicated than it is and giving it up. Like, you're not focusing on the main and the important issues in life anymore. Because you cannot think about it. That's the consequence of being overwhelmed. Okay, number 3. Remember, lower ability to think rationally. You still have, but try to remember it lowers your power to think clearly. Like, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can think clearly now. Okay? So, number 3 is negative impacts on your social life. So, feeling overwhelmed by things in life might lead to loneliness, social isolation, ayaw mo nang lumabas, nalungkot ka, you're isolating yourself. Hello! Go out! Hayaan mo yan sila. Nosi balasi. Nosi! Nosi balasi! Sino ba sila? Oh, by the way, ang comment ni Cousin Joy, it's so sad to hear about Uncle Sendo. Yes, it is, cousin. So, condolence to the family of Uncle Sendo. You know what? A few days ago, we were still able to talk to him. Ang tawag pa niya sa mo, oy, si Piolo o si Judian. Nag-joke pa siya before he passed away. And we were somehow, na-appease po mi kay, we were still able to communicate with him during his last hours. But yeah, we miss Uncle Sendo a lot. So, this show honors him, and Lolo Louie as well. So, yes, a tribute. The show serves as a tribute to both of them, Uncle Sendo and Lolo Louie. Okay, so going back, number 3, negative thoughts, negative impacts on your social life. So you might not socialize because with friends kasi na-anxious ka na, overwhelmed, wala ka ng time, you don't have the appetite, so don't do that. You have to go out. Labas-labas pag may time. Number 4, increased fatigue. Ayan na. Number 4 is increased fatigue. Okay? So, it's exhausting to be constantly overwhelmed. Honestly, nakakapagod yung mapagod. Nakakapagod talaga yung mapagod. Being so tense, so stressed, drains your energy. Have you ever experienced that? Like, I'm tired of being drained. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being overwhelmed. Stop! And makes you feel sluggish and unmotivated. Yun na nga, hindi ka na makapag-toothbrush, hindi ka nakaligo. You feel sluggish already. And it's not good. Remember, you cannot focus because you're too overwhelmed with all these feelings, with all the feeling of sadness. Honestly, I experienced that for a couple of days already because, emotionally, we were surprised with all this stuff. We were disturbed as a family with another things that happened, big life changes. But right now, I have to say to myself, stop that. Do what you need to do because you still are alive. You have a show to do. A lot of people, somehow, nakatulong naman yung Mother B show. You are responsible. Overwhelmed na naman kasi responsible. Ay, wag padala sa mga nega. Wag magpapadala sa mga overwhelming emotion because it will paralyze you. Yeah. It will steal your joy. Okay, so how to deal with this? Una-una, learn to say no. Learn to block people. Learn to put boundaries. Learn how to say, I can love you from afar. Just don't show your face to me. Baka ma-trigger ako, maalala ko na naman yung overwhelming feeling ko. Right? Say no. Yeah. So, yeah, because like I have to say no, I have to say this and that. Like ngayon, I'm supposed to be doing that, doing this, but I realize, okay, I have to find ways to minimize my tasks today because I'm overwhelmed with a lot of tasks at home, laundry, dishwashing, cleaning. And if I still do that job in the farm today, ma-overwhelm ako, mapoprocrastinate, hindi ko naman magagawa yung magagawa ko, ma-stress na naman ako, then I have to say no. No, I cannot come, I can only come at this time. Ganon. So, but of course, think what you're actually saying no to, whether that's going to bed early or getting in a workout when you say yes to something else. So, or disappointing someone by saying no can feel scary, right? Yeah. Have you ever experienced that? Oh, I don't want to say no to the person because it might disappoint him or her. Well, if it will hurt you rather than disappoint him, just be nice and say, I cannot come, I'm sorry. Or, I'm sorry I wasn't able to come, but, I just have to say no. Okay? So, if ever you cannot deliver your promise, I'm sorry, I cannot deliver the promise, but I have to say no. Ano ba pinagsasabi mo, Mother B? No. Ang kati naman ng buhok ko. Teka, itabi ko nga. Masyado kong mahabang hair ko ngayon. Ba yan? And then, don't be afraid. If it means like you might disappoint someone, fear of disappointing someone, don't be afraid. If it will make you feel worse or overwhelmed, better be nice and say something that will, somehow it will not be ang impact sa sasabihan mo lang, no. Just you can say it nicely. Number 2, stop the all or nothing thinking. Like, prioritize tasks and responsibilities and scale effort to match. Not everything needs or deserves your full attention, remember? And often, completion is more important than perfection. So, like, kinahanglan ba, humano yun ako na, I have to finish this all or nothing or else, blah, blah, blah. But if you can, you don't need to force yourself. You don't need to, right? Like, yesterday, it was disappointing because I wasn't able to finish setting up the tent, but I realized I'm gonna be overwhelmed because I really cannot finish it today. If I feel disappointed, madagdagan na naman yung nega feeling ko, no, bahala lang tent niya. Small things, small things. But yeah, it can affect you. It can affect you as well. So, remember, not everything needs or deserves your full attention right away. So, you just have to understand that. And sometimes you can complete it in a certain stage. So, just have to learn how to manage your time. I'm talking to myself. Hello. Don't worry, I'm talking to myself more. Okay? Sabi ni Cousin Joy, relax lang diha. Relax lang diha. Ayaw padala sa overwhelming. Duha na ta na ma-overwhelm. Oh my gosh, Cousin. That's why I love you. Oh my gosh. Ano lang naman to? Nagpapaliwanag lang kasi. But honestly, every time I discuss about these things, it helps me to unwind and to return to my natural state of mind. Pag marinig ko na ang laughter ko, meaning nagre-reset ng aking mind. That's the cue. If you hear Mother B laugh, it means my brain waves are resetting. But yes, thank you. Thank you for the concern, Cousin. I appreciate that. Okay. So, we're human, right? We're just human. Alam mo, it's okay. It's all right. Hindi pwedeng it's all right every time. Magpakatotoo! And this is a way to prevent also the triggers. Hindi mo talaga maiwasan. May mga tao talaga makaka-trigger sa yung overwhelming emotion, di ba? At least it's a message sa kanila in a nice way. I can love you from afar. Sayonara. Kung ka Mama Mirna pa, kill them with kindness. Diba? Kasi hindi naman tayo mga personality na mga bulldog. Remember, German Shepherd ba yan ako identity sa Facebook? Sabi ni Cousin, I love you, Sam. Oh, thank you, Cuz. Thank you. Yeah, so, that's our virtual bonding. Okay, so, moving forward, before we close, because I have to go back to my responsibility. Visitor 9450! Hi! Welcome to Bigo Live! Mayat-maya, ginabantayan ko sa Bigo Live kung nag-talk show ba ko, dili. Naano pa na ilang mga inspector, oh, hello! Diba? Para, kinahanglan kita mag-live, kay duty, mag-tali. Okay, if you cannot do it, why don't you delegate it? Right? So now, I found an idea na instead na magsikog hato-dato dito deliver og sudan, pwede man day mo order online. Kung sila na lang mo pick up sa ilang pagkaon, my gosh, Mother B, karon pa lang ni mo na-realize, yes. Now, life is easier, right? Why did it take me too long to understand na pwede naman lang mag-order online? Isn't it funny? Never too late. So yes. So I delegated the ordering of the food online aron dili ko matarantar og deliver og pagkaon. Or para dili ko maghulat, mausig akong time, then I'd rather order ahead. So I can spend time live streaming. Right? Visitor 9460 50. Okay. So delegate the responsibility to take something off your plate. And yes, it's taking off my plate. And of course, number 4, accept your feelings. Ito na, be true to yourself. You know, sometimes you'll feel even more overwhelmed when you also embarrass yourself. Or when you're disappointed in yourself for your reaction and inability to just deal with it. Denying the validity of your feelings only makes you feel more stressed and unhappy. Mona na, if you continue to deny, may denial, dili accept na na-overwhelmed. Hello? Okay, ano pa yan? My hair is like a cobweb already, oy. Nagka-lukot-lukot na akong buhok on sa mga. So that's last thing. Accept your feelings. That's what I'm doing right now. I have to accept it. I have to accept that my feelings are overwhelmed, and now I need to unbox it. I have to accept it. I don't want to deny the validity of my feelings, that I'm disgusted. I don't like some people who I thought my friends were my friends. Baliktad. But yeah, yun nga, I don't like the feeling of being disgusted, but I have to accept it that I was disgusted. And to process it and to unwind and to understand that, you know, people change, right? Life change. You change. I change. Part of life, right? Part of a complicated life by God's grace. So denying the validity of your feelings only makes you feel more stressed and unhappy. So if you continue to deny what's going on, keep on hiding it, hugot-hugot ka lang pag may time, hello, the more na ikaw rin mag-suffer. So, bottom line, prioritize positive thinking. Yan. Whatever is good, whatever is lovely, whatever is praiseworthy, Philippians 4 verse 8, think about those things. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12 verse 2. And be proud when you slow down and show you care for yourself. Diba? When you show you care for yourself. So you need to slow down. Hinay-hinay lang, Mother B. Okay? So, last but not the least, this is important. Try meditation. That's why I'm trying my best to clean up that space there sa back of the house, a garden, sa future vineyard, restored vineyard, because that's my place of meditation. And then I'd like to bring people there and, you know, share to them how not to be overwhelmed by talking to the trees, immersing in the trees. So I have to go, and at least I have some time, daylight time, to go to the trees and, you know, say hi to them. Naging hobby ko na yan, bagong hobby ko na ngayon, because finally may sarili na kaming trees by God's grace. That you can talk to and hug and embrace and be with them, you know. It's mas mabuti pang kausap ang trees. Mother B, are you okay? No, I'm just talking about meditation. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, you're unbalanced, and your life seems destined for chaos or makagubot, meditation and other mindfulness exercises can help you return to a place of tranquility. Find your balance, find your gravity, find your happy space. Of course, an example of meditation is prayer and meditation. Meditates the Word of God. It's important. That's our lifeline. That's why whenever turete ang utok ni Mother B, balik dyan ko sa Philippians 4 verse 8. And that's the life verse of the Mother B show. Whatever is good, whatever is lovely, think about those things. Kay wala gyud nagsugo ang Ginoo na magtingta og dautan. Uy, tinuod na ang iyag yung gisugo sa ato. Good things. More pa. Tanawa na sa Philippians 4 verse 8 ug sa Romans 12 verse 2. Ayan, tinuod. So, then, do so by turning your attention toward easing tension in the body. Attention inward. What's going on inside me? Think, think, think. Ay, sige, react. Nag-drago. Sige, gana. Sige, yaw, yaw. Storyahin sa imong kagalingon, oy. Easing tension in the body. That's why today, like, okay, hindi ako naka-live for how many days? Well, I have to take a bath, put on makeup, eat what I need to eat, what I like to eat, just chill. The whole day I was just chill. Kaya I was able to do a show right now and talk about things because it's happening. And helping myself to recover by meditating, accepting my feelings, and things gets rough. And I have to delegate the order for the catering. It's doing good. So, clear up your mind. Clean the air. Clear your mind. Once again, remain calm. Regain your calmness. You'll be better prepared to handle whatever life throws at you if you are calm. Because you can think well. You know what to do. You get positive energy. You can emit positive energy. But see, if you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, the only energy that you're emitting is negative. So, yeah. So, learn to control overwhelming feelings so it doesn't control you. Remember, feeling overwhelmed, hindi kasalanan yan. It's normal. Stressing about it only make it worse. So, control it. Instead, with your new understanding of this experience, I hope you get something out of this today. You'll be able to stay motivated, okay, to work on stress management technique. Breathing, ma'am, breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Pero medyo longer. This is just for the sake of demonstration, okay? So, avoid overwhelming yourself. Your best friend should be yourself, okay? Practicing progressive muscle relaxation methods. And that's why kanina medyo stressful ako. I'm doing my Pilates, my stretching that I learned from my physical therapy. Shout out to Homefal Physical Therapy. Thank you so much for teaching Mother B the relaxation of your muscle program. Hi. Questioning your inner critic, your inner self, to let go of perfectionism and saying, no, time pa, kadiyot lang. Ay, sagpalabi diha, Mother B, kay nanubra na imong trabaho. Oy. So, help you develop a new relationship with this feeling. Okay, so continue to strengthen your well-being, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you learned something today. First, yes, tama ka, cousin. Sabi ni cousin, with all the pink hearts pa. Thank you, cousin. Sabi ni cousin here is, our first responsibility is to look after ourselves. Yes. Yeah, if you're feeling overwhelmed, talk to yourself, remind yourself that, hey, isa lang ang katawan mo, isa lang ang utak, brain mo, Brain Health Monday tayo, isa lang ang puso mo, isa lang ang atay mo. No? Ayaw i-stress na mga inner organs ni mo, men. Kaya you know what? Ang stress, pag imo ginang siyang i-process pirmi, imo ginang buhion, ay imong alagaan, i-cultivate, na ikaw na po'y mag-harvest. Lagi. So, ang maiiwang message ni Mother B is this, to continue to trust in the Lord, and sabi nga ni God, do not fear, for I am with you. Strengthen your spiritual relationship with God, and everything follows. Diba? Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything shall be added unto you. Yan, tandaan niyo yan, ma'am. At saka ang life verse ni Mother B. Diba? Remember, the life verse of the Mother B show is this. Okay? So what is the life verse of the Mother Bee Show? Sabi dito sa Philippians, paulit-ulit talaga to. Philippians 4 verse 8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, or excellent. Whatever is excellent, sabi dito sa Bible. Okay, what else? And praiseworthy, think about such things. So, if you don't think about such things, well, expect to be stressed. Kaya alam na ng Diyos kung ano yung antidote sa stress, sa overwhelming feelings. Philippians 4 verse 8. And of course, another one from Romans 12 verse 2 in the New Testament. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is for you. His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So, huwag magpadala sa agos ng mundo, men! May stress ka lang. Hoy, may stress ka lang. Bitaw? So, and we have another commenter. Sabi ni Cousin Joy, you need to sleep. Only when you sleep can you rejuvenate. Yes, sleep is very important, okay? Oh, thank you, Charles. Sabi ni Charles, you are a gorgeous lady. Thank you. Bigla may umentra, no? Yes, importante rin ang sleep kasi that's the only way your body will reset, okay? So for the meantime, it's not yet my sleeping time, cousin, but thank you so much for watching. Time check, it's 4:47, so I gotta go. It's been a pleasure going back to streaming here in the studio, and we will be changing studio. Excited ako sa bagong studio. For the meantime, nagsiset up ako ng tent, so meron tayong mobile studio. Masyado ka naman marami iniisip, Mother Ben. Chill lang. But yeah, thank you sa lahat na tumutulong sa Mother Bee, sa family namin. Sa mga OFWs po, this show is for you guys. Thank you to our OFWs, our Filipino community na nagvo-volunteer, pumupunta, nagbibigay ng kanilang time, no? Even if you're not volunteering, sometimes nagbibigay ng kanilang time kasi in demand ang mga time ng mga Pilipino rito, ma'am. But the mere fact of going there, saying hi, supporting us, thank you so much. It means a lot to us. And to those who do not understand us, it means a lot to us too. Thank you for showing who you are. At least we know how to manage you guys. So both negative and positive, thank you so much. God bless you all. To all our viewers in the Philippines, marami pong salamat. Good morning sa inyong lahat. Good morning! Gising na! Hoy! Gising! And yes, to all the viewers in the intercontinental universe, whatever, Bigo Live, thank you so much. This has been your Mother Bee. At don't forget, meron tayong mga episodes soon. At sa ngayon, mag-maintinar lang sa kung unsay na, ha? But don't forget to subscribe, to like the Mother Bee Show. Tulungan niyo po para marami tayong matulungan para ma-monetize na tong show na to. Honestly, please help spread the good vibes because marami po nakikilabang sa Mother Bee Show by God's grace, and I don't want to mention how, but yes, so thank you for being a blessing as well. Okay, so this is our reminders.
Forget to tune in to the Mother Bee Show episodes like Brain Health Monday, Believe Tuesday, Build Wealth and Wellness Wednesday, Boost Your Mental Health Thursday, Feel Good Friday, and our weekend specials on Saturdays or Sundays. This episode of The Mother Bee Show was brought to you by Creative Niche Media and Designs LLC. Thank you for watching or tuning in. If you enjoyed today's show, head over to our YouTube channel to gain access to our recorded broadcasts.
Thank you so much. By the way, shout out to our Ritello family, to Regina and George. Thank you for coming over to Portland last weekend. We appreciate you guys. Yes, maraming salamat. And hoping to continue to have good business with you. To Mama Rosalinda from San Antonio, shout out po sa lahat po ng mga viewers ng Mother Bee, yung manunood at napakapanood at manunood pa lang o whatever. Shout out po sa mga birthday, happy birthday, sa mga kinasal, congratulations. And everyone, positivity, blah, 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 blah. Positivity lang po tayo rito. May pahabol na message. Ang sarap naman ng mga comments. Ayan! Maring Ayen Ocampo, shout out finally. Good morning. Maraming watching. Ano yan? Ayan, morning from the Philippines. Shout out kay Mare Rumi. Maring Ayen Ocampo. Of Bohol, Philippines. Right? Cebu and Bohol, wherever you are. Nakakatawa talaga yung iyong mga Oh, thank you. Sabi na isang viewer natin, I love your lips. Oh, walang filter yan, ha? Mare, alis na ako, ha? But yes, I am so happy that you're here. Ayun, ma-rewind mo yung mga talks natin. But again, alam mo na yung mga kalag na to, girl, yung mga vibes na to, di ta gusto ma-stress, men. Kaya, nalipay ko, mga plantita diba, Lea Largo Europa, Maring Ayen Ocampo, padayon ta sa pagtanim og mga green. Okay, hala, sige, okay, mananom ko, mag-plaster pa ko dito balik sa garden mo, dagan pa ko karon. While naglaba, ang washing machine mo, dagan sa ko dito sa farm. Watching from the Philippines, marami pong salamat, God bless you all, babu, ay, by the way, shout out kay Sir, kay Sir, kalimut mo na. Papa ni Danica Soberano, DG Soberano, get well soon po. Yes. Sa lahat ng followers, shout out kung tanan diha. May buntag kaninyo tanan o kini inyong Mother B balik sa totoong buhay. Totoo naman talaga to. And balik trabaho na, but hindi na ako overwhelmed. Thank God. Oo, manage na. Ana lang good ng kinabuhi, God. Salamat sa mga nananaw, ha. Uy, ato i-shout out po ng upan diha. Uy, kinsa po mga nag-heart? Kamura man laido, ha. Time pa na ba ito nag-like po diha. Uwa po di na ito mag-greet. Uy, ato po i-greet. Time pa. Basta pa mag-comment ra po diha kung namoy time. Uy, kinsa pa ni? Ma'am Josephine Toms. Oh. Kinsa pa ni uban? Kinsa pa man ang uban? Jennifer Tapang San Juan, akong kapitbahay. Love your neighbor. Tita Rose, Olivo Hansen, aking sister from Dubai. Shout out. Papa Dodong, ang ating team Mother B, sila Noreen, sila Kuya Jonathan Manlangit. I-interviewin ko pala sila Kuya unsa to? Kuya Dave. So shout out to everyone, to my family, to my daughters, Attorney Medado Mangudadato, si Attorney Rochelle, si Rufia, si Ino, love, and everyone else. Love you all. Babu! God bless you all. Mua. Mulayas na lagi ko. Gabi pa namili tayo, di man muhawa. Bye! God bless everyone! God bless.